YouTube? My name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, subscribe. Now, didn't I tell you I was going to do some digging? I'm just going to drop videos on this all day because this how crazy it's getting. Now, I went and found the Channel 12 news that did the whole report on the whole DJ Envy and Cesar Pina scheme and the victim that went in and did his interview with Channel 12. Let's take a listen.
Dozens of tri-state area investors say they were victims of a Ponzi scheme, losing 6 figures each in what they thought was a legitimate real estate deal. News 12 senior investigative reporter Walt Kane has this Kane in Your Corner investigation.
I was happy to be a part of something, especially something this big.
Stanley Acosta thought it was his chance to give his family a better life. He invested $150,000 in cash in a real estate development deal. The money was supposed to be used to flip this property in Patterson. But Stanley says almost as soon as he signed the deal, something felt wrong.
One of the biggest flags for me was he didn't count the cash. I'm giving you $150,000 in cash. You're going to want to make sure that every dollar is there.
The developer was Cesar, Pina, a social media influencer who advertises real estate seminars. Stanley's contract promised in return for his $150,000 investment, he'd get $45,000 in interest, a 30% return in just 5 months. But nearly a year later, he hasn't seen any money and says Pina has stopped returning messages.
From a financial standpoint, it's killed me completely. I've had to take out loans to pay off credit card debts.
And Stanley isn't alone. Kane in Your Corner has uncovered over a dozen lawsuits filed by people who say they invested with Pina and never got the money they were promised.
Just texting him like almost every other day, like, hey, what's up with the money, Cesar? Like, I need that money, bro. Like, constantly texting him. He keeps delaying.
Our investigation finds in some cases, Pina sold investments in properties real estate records show he never owned or sold years earlier. The lawsuits already total close to $10 million, with more being filed every week.
For the last year and a half or more, it's just been taking money in from people, and there's been no likelihood of people getting their money back.
Some of the lawsuits also mention Rashawn Casey. He's a radio personality who goes by the name DJ Envy. Casey often appeared with Pina at real estate seminars, but his attorney insists he's a victim too.
And DJ Envy also gave $500,000 as an investment, which he has not received back yet.
Pina's attorney declined to be interviewed, but in a letter to the court, he complains about the tactics he says some investors are using. He writes, "My clients need time to first protect their family from threats of death, rape, and physical harm. After that," he writes, "they need to make serious and complex decisions as to how to move forward and what attorney or attorneys to move forward with." As for Stanley Acosta, he just hopes he and his family get some of their money back.
If I had an opportunity to say something to Cesar and his family, it would be to just do right by the victims.
The SEC says before you invest money in any business deal...
Pause. Now, you know we're about to go back through this video and break that down. Especially the last part with the lawyers. Because how are y'all all of a sudden getting death threats? Yeah, y'all getting threats because y'all took people's money. But y'all don't want to tell them how y'all are threatening people? Y'all, allegedly? Y'all don't want to do that? Y'all don't want to do that? That's crazy how y'all don't want to do that. So let's go back just a tidbit and see what the lawyers are saying.
And their money back.
Some of the lawsuits also mention Rashawn Casey. He's a radio personality who goes by the name DJ Envy. Casey often appeared with Pina at real estate seminars, but his attorney insists he's a victim too.
And DJ Envy also gave $500,000 as an investment, which he has not received back yet.
Pina's attorney declined to be interviewed, but in a letter to the court, he complains about the tactics he says some investors are using. He writes, "My clients need time to first protect their family from threats of death, rape, and physical harm. After that," he writes, "they need to make serious and complex decisions as to how to move forward and what attorney or attorneys to move forward with." As for Stanley Acosta, he just hopes he and his family get some of their money back.
If I had an opportunity to say something to Cesar and his family, it would...
Now he's saying that his family, right, is getting death threats and rape and this and R-worded and all that. How, Sway? Who is threatening to R-word any member in your family? And this is all alleged. I'm just saying. Who, even though y'all looking at it, but who is threatening to R-word your family? That don't even sound right. Let me tell you what he did. He threw that in there for it can sound more, you know. They're threatening me. They're harassing me. They're doing this to me. Why? Why are they threatening you? Why are they doing all of this to little old you? Because, see, everybody now wants to be a victim of the whole bullshit. And they figure if they make themselves a victim, then they won't have to pay no restitution. They don't have to go to jail. They figure if they make themselves a victim. Notice how Envy is now a victim of Cesar. Cesar is a victim of the public because they're threatening him and they harassing him. All of this is a setup for they can try to get away with what they've been doing all this time with this whole RICO. They don't want to get that RICO on them. They don't want to get that on them at all. First of all, I know Cesar don't want to go back to jail because, see, here's the thing about that, which I talked about. He was already in jail. Did he tell the people at the seminars that? Did he tell the people that he was already arrested and went to jail for fraud? Did he tell them that? Because, see, you up there sharing information. You up there sharing information about homes and flipping and this and that and that and this. And you supposed to be being open and telling your background. And I bet you if half of those people knew that he went to jail for fraud, I don't think they would have worked with them. I think they would have got scared. And I think they would have not even gave up no money. So you didn't tell them the juicy side of things, Cesar, did you? You didn't tell that part of the stories in all these seminars, did you? Because if you did, they would have known. They would have shared that little tidbit. And I'm going to share some other stuff. Because now I'm going to move on to the first part and how it all begins. See, I'm going to break this down for y'all in every video. Because I don't want my videos to be too long. But I'm going to break all of these videos down. And I'm going to show y'all. And let it be known. Now we're about to take it back to the beginning in another video. When the credit dude first spoke out in September. Yeah, this been going on for a long time. Like, yeah, this been going on for a long time. He got a cease and desist, like I told y'all in the last video. Tony the Closer got a cease and desist. Funk Flex got a cease and desist. Whoever came out and spoke about this story are now getting cease and desist. See, my thing is, though, never giving nobody that much money and they not counting it. They not, first of all, cash. Come on. Cash for a home, and then y'all think y'all going to get cash back immediately and flip it. They played on the public's intelligence. That's what they did. They played on y'all intelligence, and they knew that y'all was thirsty for y'all money. And here's the thing about it. They was thirsty to get y'all money. And they knew y'all wanted to build a business. They knew that y'all was trusting in them because Envy has a platform and y'all listen to him every day on the radio. So he used his celebrity. He used his celebrityness in all of this. I'm making up a whole nother word, child. He's using the celebrity that's in him, basically, to do this. And he knew y'all was going to trust him and this and this and that and the third. But it's no way that y'all taking lump sums of money like this and not even counting it. You know why he didn't count it? Because he wanted to get away with your money real fast before you changed your mind. And when you felt right then and there, when he didn't count that money, I would have got I would have took my money back right then and there from out his hand, right there on the spot. How is it that you taking that large money, a large amount of money, and not counting it? How are y'all taking that large amount of money from people? Anyway, period. How much you want to bet there was no taxes filed? Nothing. First of all, you don't do stuff like that when it comes to large amounts like that. People have put in millions. I'm talking about one person, 1.2, another person, $1 million. They have millionaires doing this with them. Not millionaires that we know, that's, out there in the public eye, but millionaires that have money, that want to put their money to work and to use for them. So they took their money too. This, like I said, this story is about to hit ahead. It's about to be all the way there. Okay? And with them sitting up there acting like they victims now, if I see through the bull, the judge is going to see through the bull. Y'all victims all of a sudden. When did y'all become victims of the public? That's what somebody's going to ask in the courtroom, right? When did y'all all of a sudden become victims? Because y'all was working just fine until the public started complaining about y'all. And then all of a sudden, y'all just started becoming victims all of a sudden. That's bull. Y'all not victims. Y'all only saying y'all victims because the public is coming out and the roosters are coming home to roost. And now all of a sudden y'all want to flip it, just like the whole mental health thing. Yeah. Y'all flipping it back on people. Now, yeah, that's the only thing y'all flipping. Because you damn sure ain't flipping no houses. Y'all flipping common sense back on the people. Y'all using them to flip it back on y'all. Now all of a sudden, Cesar's a victim to the public. Envy's a victim to Cesar. You get it? You see where I'm going with this? You see how the rabbit holes get ready to go deeper and deeper and deeper? But I'm not going to make this video too long. I just wanted to share that news briefing with y'all from Channel 12 News. My name is Eve the Weave. We're going to go back to the beginning in another video. I got to go, YouTube. This is getting ready to get crazy. Later.